Hey guys, Necro here, and are you ready for the rambliest of any video I've ever done? Because here we go. It's probably going to have some feels in it too, but I want to preface everything I'm about to say to not worry, because what I'm going to talk about is going to explain, it's just for explanation of what I'm going to be doing when I explain it at the end of the video. So, you know, oftentimes when a new year passes and it's January or even February, people will say, like, what was the best X of the last year? What was the best games of 2014? What was the best movies of 2014? How was your year of 2014 altogether? And just to get going on this explanation of why I'm going to be doing what I'm doing at the end of the video, I'll try and make this not as long as it probably ending up will be, knowing me, but I could say that 2014 was easily the worst year probably of my entire life, and I'm 26. I just turned 26 2 months ago. So yeah, and you're probably wondering, Necro, why? In terms of YouTube side, looking at my analytics, my channel was the most successful it's ever been. In 2014. I've had more views in 2014, but my subscribers have pretty much stagnated to the point of actually losing some. But before we talk about that, I want to explain why I would consider 2014 the worst year of my personal life. I never really talked about this on video. I've mentioned it a couple times on my Twitter, except for one part which I'm about to bring up, which I don't think I ever mentioned. I implied at best at my Twitter, but you know, I am somebody who I learned last year suffers from severe chronic depression, and I have been for probably since I was about 14 when high school began, because of things that happened that we're not going to get into. Nothing too bad, but that's where it started. And I'm 26, so for over 12 years. And kind of the ironic funny part is that I didn't actually know I was suffering from depression until last year. Until, what's the date? February 7th I'm making this video. Almost exactly this date last year. And at this point last year, my depression had gotten so bad that I actually attempted suicide last year. No one really knew about it. Well, you all didn't know about it. My family knew about it. I'm still here, luckily. I stopped myself. Specifics are irrelevant, but I'm bringing this up because it's heavily factoring into my decision to basically take a break from YouTube. I wanted to bring up the whole depressions thing to try and explain to you guys, for those of you who aren't afflicted by it, that it's hard to explain, but when you are afflicted by depression, and I still am, I probably will always be my entire life, you can't get rid of depression. You can just handle it better. But when you're depressed, doing anything, even getting out of bed, is a challenge when you are particularly depressed on a certain day. And it fluctuates, my God. Some day I will be completely fine and just happy. Other days I will just be like, the world's terrible, I'm staying in bed all day long. And I made that disclaimer at the beginning of the video because it kind of sounds like, in some way, this is kind of like a last will and testament or something. It's not. Calm down. The actual reason for the video is rather benign, but I want to explain why I am taking a break from YouTube, and it has to do with this. A major factor is depression, but when you have depression, it's hard to do anything, even things you love to do. It's hard to get out of bed in the morning. It's hard to sometimes like take a shower or even eat. It's easier to just sit and sleep, because if talk to anyone with depression will tell you it's it's easier to get through the day when you're depressed, when you're unconscious, when you're sleeping, because the day goes by and you're not aware of it. But I don't even know why I'm making this video. I do, but I don't even know if it'll end up seeing the light of day. But who knows? I'm making this video because I feel bad that I haven't updated you guys as to what's going on, because checking right now, I haven't had a video in, what was my last video? The Daydream one. When was that? January 31st, so a week ago. But as you probably could have told if you followed my channel at all, the videos have been slowing down. And I'm not going to say by any stretch of the imagination that YouTube is affecting my life, because it's not. It's more the opposite way. My life is affecting YouTube. And so, like I said, this is going to be very disjointed. So, basically, I think that's all I wanted to say about the depression angle. But it's... So even doing things like making videos, which I really like. I like, playing World of Warcraft, making videos, theorizing stuff, doing all that shenanigans. If you followed me for any length of time, you know. At certain things I'll just be giddy at, like the whole Eye of Azara leak that came out. I was absolutely enthralled by it and super excited for it. And then ultimately super depressed when it, depressed in a gaming sense when it didn't turn out to be true. But I've not only begun lacking the will to make videos, but I've been, and this also ties into depression, self-reflecting a lot. And when you're depressed, you are your worst critic, both just generally and infinitely more when you are depressed. And I've been looking at my YouTube, and I felt this way for actually quite a long time. But I look at my channel, and I look at my videos, and I look at other people who do similar things, or the same thing as I do, and they are far and away superior to my stuff. And that's my fault. They're more successful, their videos are better, they're more frequent, they cover, I would think, a larger base of information, and that's nothing to do with you guys. I'm not going to say, like, it's because not enough people watch my videos. No, it's because the videos are bad, I think. There's little to no, but pretty much no editing, really, that goes involved into it. There's no technical stuff behind the scenes, and that's because I just don't know how to do it. And as a math person, the way that I learn how to do things is I have to sit down and manually practice the thing that I need to do. And editing videos is such a daunting task to me that I don't even know where to start to learn how to do more sophisticated things. Well, like, for example, some of my favorite YouTubers are people from the Normal Boots group. Peanut Butter Gamer, Pro Jared, JonTron especially. He's my favorite one out of the group. When I see the editing stuff that they do, it just blows my ever-loving mind, and I have no idea how to do it. I don't have the equipment. I don't have the program, which is another big problem. I don't have Adobe Premiere. I could get it through not legal means, but I tried once, a little before my YouTube was even made, to do something else, and it just didn't work, and blah 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 blah. So I just don't know how to. I don't know how to do it, and other people do, and they're more successful. At the very least, there's at least 2 different YouTube channels who are infinitely more successful than mine. It's because they have these things. They know how to do them. They are good at doing them. You probably know one of them. Another one you might not. I'm not talking about Pride's channel, by the way, which pretty much has died since Don, Howie, Rioris, and I left. But other people. So I've always been my worst critic for my YouTube videos, and my God, the people that you guys who do watch, it's very heartwarming, because I look at stuff that I put out and I'm like, this is such garbage, and people still watch it and comment on it, and it's amazing to me. So thank you very much. My hope is I'm not leaving. Like, I'm not going away forever. So if you're subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would stay subscribed. And I know some people are going to leave, and that's totally fine. I don't blame you. I lost like over 100 subscribers net, over 100 subscribers when I made my video, excuse me, saying I was going to make less WoW videos. And that's fine. I understood completely why. But my plan is when I take this break, and I don't know how long it's going to be. It'll be months, probably. That when I come back, I will have these skills. I will have this equipment. I will at least be a novice at it rather than completely 100% ignorant of it. But, so yeah, and I'll be honest, if some big thing happens with Blizzard, you know, if I suddenly get into the Overwatch beta, or if they suddenly announce that, oh, the next expansion's already almost done, we're doing beta tests and I'm in it, I'll be back. There'll be videos on it, because I find them interesting. I think you would too. I like doing beta stuff the most because not only is it fun for me, but it's fun for people who can't get in. People who can't get that opportunity. So, just, that's a little asterisk next to this whole video. But, yeah. So yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to say. I'm not going away. I always put it in all my video descriptions, but follow me on Twitter. I'll be completely active on there still. If you want to chat about something, I'll probably still be ranting about stupid shit. But I think that's everything. So this isn't goodbye. It's I'll see you soonish, I would say. So thanks to the almost 1,500 of you who've watched for so long. Like I said, if you decide to leave, I understand, but I hope you don't, because I will come back at some point. And I hope to be far better than my stuff is now. So, alright. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope whatever you do, whatever you play, you have fun with it, because that's what video games are for, bitch! Come on. Alright, guys. I'll see you on Twitter, or I'll see you soon-ish. Thanks for watching. Farewell.